Hello everyone. I hope everyone's doing well. This is Genix, with GenixArt. And it is 11:23 p.m. It's on a Thursday, and yeah, I'm working on my little water witch or whatever, and been working on I've been working on this pose. It's okay, I like it. Maybe I'll mess around with the perspective and shit like that. But this is basically like my little water witch person. He literally has the ability to control water, and yeah, he can control it with his mind, but this dude just wants to, he just wants to have like swords in his hands, and fuck bitches up. So let's see. Also, I'm looking. Oh my goodness. I may have to redraw his hand. It's crazy. But how is everyone doing? Is anyone making any art today? Is anyone drawing anything? And also, apparently, it's still Mercury retrograde, so, I hope y'all are also surviving out there. I hope y'all are surviving the craziness of this world. And I hope you're having a good day, and if you're not having a good day, I hope it gets better. But I will say tomorrow is Friday, so if your schedule is literally, if you're working a 9 to 5 and you work Monday through Friday, hey, it's almost Friday. It's almost the weekend. I'm trying to find my little glove here. Also, I have this movie that's playing in the background. It's called Atomic Twister, and I think it's literally, about this town that has like this nuclear facility, right? They're about to get hit by a tornado, but it's like an extra little freaking thing that they got to deal with, which is like, the power plant, I think, is kind of going through some type of drama, like it's going through a meltdown or whatever, as these people are getting tornado warnings and shit. So interesting. It's some interesting shit. At least I think that's what's about to happen, but we'll see. I mean, it's giving early 90s vibes. Also, I've been watching a bunch of movies on what's it called? YouTube. So, I do envision this dude literally, I do envision him kind of just like, doing some sword action, whatever, and like there are like some freaking vampires or whatever that he's about to like behead or something. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how these things go. Let's see. And I love how I just start off like my art in such a crazy mode. It just helps me do things faster. I'm sorry, this is like kind of hilarious how I have this dude just like, he's like literally trying to block himself from this dude, but like literally he's about to get cut in half. What's about to happen? I mean, shit. Okay. Let's see. Oh shit. That's not supposed to be. Okay, it's almost like I gave this thing like boobs or something. Let's see. Okay. Started out this thing very poorly, but I'm just trying to get this stuff. Trying to see what I can make. See what marks I can make. What I can get away with. Not sure what I'm doing with this character. I'm not really sure, but oh my goodness. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be kind of like one of those wild. So, I think y'all have seen me do my art before. You know, sometimes I can get very. I guess I can get. What's the term? I guess I can get a little bit surgical. I guess, but sometimes I'm like, nah, I ain't got time for that. I don't have time for that. And literally I was about to bust a tune. Like sometimes I do random moments where I just like sing a little bit, but it is so random. Like I'll randomly start singing a tune. And I'm pretty sure other people do it, but I don't know, it's so rare for me. And I was about to do it. I was like, oh shit, not for these people. Maybe one day. Okay, that dude has a good physique. I wish I can get my waistline to be that skinny. I have such problems with the hand right here. So we're just gonna have to move it. Actually, no. Just gonna do this. So I want to make my selections a little bit tight so I don't have to do so much cleanup work. That looks a lot better. I think I'm gonna hold off on giving this guy color, maybe. I think I'm gonna hold off on him. Yeah, I think I'm gonna hold off on this dude. I'm just sketching out ideas right now. I may not actually keep this, so we'll see what's going on. Let's see. Also, I may just work on something other than this water witch because, you know, for me, I like to work on multiple things. And this one, I think this one's almost close to done. I may work on him a little bit while I'm on here. Yeah, and then here's my volcano goddess that I have right here. So she's somewhat surrounded by water, so I mean that's kind of like related to the character that I'm drawing. But I'm just going to draw her real quick, or paint her real quick. Digitally paint her real quick, excuse me. I may be making a switch here in a minute or two, so just be prepared. I may be going to a different art piece, but we'll see. Also, sorry if I'm like just bopping my head over here. I like to just like watch movies while I'm drawing. It helps. I mean, I love it. I can draw without the TV or any stimulation or anything like that. But sometimes it does get a little bit boring, and it's been nice to have my YouTube set up right here, and I'm able to watch like some old movies, or heck, even like just Netflix. It's just nice to have it right over here. Not as a distraction, but as something to, kind of like, how, like, and my sister put it this way. Sometimes, you want something moving in the background, especially if you're, like, working from home or whatever. And, I mean, I felt that. I was like, you know what? That is so true. Okay. Let me go ahead and do. So I'm applying a jitter to this real quick. Oh my gosh, it's a lot. it's a different way of like kind of like blending color. I try not to use it too much, but I'm just trying to get like a texture going. I probably should use it a little bit more, but I've kind of found like I'd like to just, not use as many advanced tools on this computer. But then again, it's good. It's good to do that sometimes. It's just I have like this really weird program in me where it's like, oh my god, I'm using all of these fancy tools, and here I am just like cheating. But then again, AI's coming for me, so I'm like, oh fuck, I gotta like kind of get better with my craft. Which, by the way, how do y'all feel about the AI and everything? How do y'all feel about that? Some crazy, crazy shit that we're going through. Previous to this like atomic tornado movie that I'm watching, I was also watching Volcano with Tommy Lee. Shoot, what's that guy's name? Tommy Lee something. And I downloaded something that has his name, so I was gonna be like, oh, let me go and post this picture on my stories, and I absolutely didn't do it. Tommy Lee Jones, and I'm pretty sure you guys would know who the Tommy Lee Jones is. He's, Men in Black. He was, he was in Men in Black. What is that? What is the Agent? It's not Agent J, Agent K. Agent K, that's right. Kind of had a really messed up joke with Agent K just in my mind, and for the life of me, I am not going to post it on YouTube. Oh my god, it was such a bad. It's in regards to his name, Agent K. I don't know. I'm not gonna fucking. Yeah, it's really. Oh my god, it's really bad. I'm like thinking it over. I'm like, maybe I could say it. I'm like, no. There was a bad joke that I was about to say, and I'm glad I catch myself sometimes. Oh my gosh. Alright. I'm gonna make this dude disappear real quick. Oh no, where did he go? I'm gonna focus on this real quick. So I can't do live on YouTube because I don't think I have the right amount of like, what is it called? Subscribers. I think I only have like 5, which is fine. I'd love to go live one day, but I feel like I need to just do it on TikTok. And I'm on TikTok. I'm on there. And that's where I kind of like have like a good amount of my opinions. I just talk shit. I'm not doing it all the time. Like I'm not like a TikTok fanatic. I've been trying to do it, but oh my goodness, it is exhausting to deal with that. It's exhausting to be a content creator, but you know, you gotta kind of be a content creator in order to kind of succeed in this art world, right? Oh, shit. Oh my god, that is so embarrassing. Sorry about that, guys. I don't know what that's gonna look like, but I accidentally did something weird. I accidentally, I wouldn't say I logged myself out, but I pressed the little key here that like locks me, not locks me completely out of my computer, but like it, you know, the thing that just kind of turns off the screen for a little bit or whatever, or puts me in the, you get what I'm saying. It just sent me to the login screen. I'm like, fuck. And I don't know what that's gonna look like. I'm hoping that that doesn't bother you guys, but it shouldn't. Y'all are alive, right? Y'all survived it, right? Yes, y'all did. Also, guys, I've been so obsessed with TikTok. I don't know what it is, but I gotta express this. I'm really sad that like it is going to be possibly be phased out, and there's just so many things that are going on, especially on the internet, that I just can't help but express my feelings about. Because I remember, again, like the internet was this thing that I feel like it was so awesome, and now it just seems like the powers that be, and I've never kind of experienced this type of energy before, but I just think it's so interesting how there's certain organizations that just want our data and shit like that, and want these things, and I'm just like, why do you want these things so much? Like why do you want people's data so much? Like, why do you want people's IDs? And this is specifically about like YouTube and their censorship, and again, I'm not a big account, and I'm kind of glad that I don't get really that much like traffic over here, I guess. I'm just like a lowly little artist person that's over here on the internet, and just trying to make it for himself like other creatives. And, I'm just trying to do what I love, but it just seems like so many, it just seems like there's so much like energy harvesting of our attentions going on, and harvesting of our data and everything. It's almost like, damn, do I just need to, completely just like get away from society? Because I don't know, I'm just getting kind of tired of the, rich oligarchical overlords. I'm just getting kind of tired of them, and maybe wishing some horrible things, but I'm just gonna keep that shit to myself. But all I gotta say is, like, I just think it's so interesting, like, you have all these rich people playing with people's monies and shit like that, like CEOs and stuff like that, and you're seeing what's going on, so I don't know, it's just, if I was a CEO, I don't know, I think I would be afraid. Like I'm just a regular person. I'm just annoyed. I'm extra sensitive with what's going on in this world, right? I try not to let it get to me, but I'm not gonna lie. When you have rich people that are just like wanting to just zap away everything, and I don't know. It's just. Yeah, and I don't want to be a victim and say, "Oh my God, these people are, ruining our lives." Like, I want to take agency and responsibility and not let, like, say, the Illuminati or whatever, and yeah, I said it, or rich oligarchical bitches. I'm just like, I don't want them to be in control, and I refuse to think that they are in control, right? I mean, I see exactly what they are, and I hope other people start seeing what they are. And I think when people do see, the evil, like, in this world, my hope is that people will actually, like, call it out for what it is. Not advocating for violence or anything, but, I do wish that people would actually acknowledge the fact that, yeah, there are some evil motherfuckers out here in this world. There are some people out here that, really take pleasure in playing with people's money, because we have sociopaths that got themselves into places of power, and I'm just like, again, it's just people that are like Gen Xers or baby boomers, like, they sometimes forget, like, hey, please understand that, there is such a thing as people having really messed up psychology and having, and then being in places of power. That does happen. So, and I mean, I think there is discourse happening, but I don't know. It seems like, one step forward, 10 steps back whenever we have these discussions as a collective. And it's like, I feel like everybody knows what's going on, with rich people stealing from, us average people, or not really paying their fair dues or whatever. I don't know, guys. I think I'm just matching the vibe of the world. I think the world is just tired, and let's just say that I'm a little bit connected to the world in a way. Not like saying, oh, obviously I'm connected to the world. I feel like I'm intuitive with what the world's feeling. I mean, other people are as well, I'm sure. It's like, I literally have to do a lot of regulation, and I have to get back into meditation and stuff like that, because, oh my goodness, like, this universe, like, will make you go crazy if you don't have, like, mechanisms in play. Like meditation, eating healthy, or whatever, something that grounds you, or hell, even just like going outside, putting my feet in the ground is very relaxing. That's called earthing. I definitely recommend it. There's also science behind it too. I think that us humans need to get back into nature. And again, I love me some technology, but like, again, we came from nature, right? So, I would much rather keep that human part of me a little bit alive, even though like we have all this technology around us. I love technology, but it's like, there's got to be some limitations to it. This series is a little bit messy. I may make it look a little bit better, but as of right now, like, it's doing what I need it to do. Oh, and also, did y'all notice the bullshit that Instagram did? Dude, and this is another thing why I'm a little bit concerned about, like, what all is going on. I mean, the very fact that, like, now Instagram has done this little thing where they did this little update. And, I mean, I'm already hearing horror stories about this, and basically now Instagram's like publishing people's like freaking whereabouts now. So quite literally, I guess if somebody really wanted to, they could know where my location is. And I'm not gonna lie, I think there's already horror stories about like there was this one girl or something, and this dude that was like, I guess her ex or whatever, like saw her location and pistol whipped her, and then he kidnapped her. So I don't know what's going on. I mean, somebody's gonna have to like probably educate me and see if that actually did happen, but it's getting a little bit scary with all the technology, guys. And I don't know, it's like, I sometimes ask myself, like, do I really need to be like really on the applications? Do I really need to be on there, or do I just need to reconnect with self? And I think that's just something that we all need to sort of like meditate on a little bit, because it's getting weird, guys. It's getting weird. It is getting weird. Like, Elon is doing something with a tunnel here, and Nashville, and I don't know. It's just, things are getting very dystopian. I'm trying to remain positive and shit, so, you know, but let's just say this, I do not trust people that, you know, have power at this moment. Like, I trust my power. I trust in myself. Like, but I don't trust people like Elon. I don't trust, like, people like Trump. I don't trust people like, hell, I don't even trust, like, most Democratic people. Just because somebody's a liberal, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, you know, I do support, like, common sense, like, hey, gay rights, gay people should get their rights. I mean, shit. You know, like, they should be able to have the same benefits as straight couples or whatever the fuck it is. You know, I just feel like it's crazy how we let a system control our lives. And we let a system tell us who we can marry. Crazy, isn't it? Crazy, isn't it? Okay. I just started spouting, guys. I apologize. Also, this guy is really sexy. And he's kissing his girl. Whatever. Let me check the time. Okay, 40 minutes. Alright, I'm going to close out here, guys. So, I hope you guys had a wonderful time with me drawing or doing whatever. I hope you guys had fun with me. I hope you got something out of this. I hope that, you know, I do hope that you, whatever you're going through, if you're having a good day or a bad day, sending you some energy from here in my little studio space to you. I'm sending you this energy, and you know you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be fine. You know, you're gonna seize the day, dominate, all that shit, right? Let's dominate the day, dominate life. You know, let's achieve our goals and all that shit. That's all that shit. But anyways, I just gotta have a last look of this character. I just love this character so much. I mean, like, he just looks so classy. He just looks so freaking classy. And I mean, and then I can just see him kind of like being a badass with these like water swords and like just, you know, having the water swords, slashing bitches up, and summoning like water tendrils with his mind and creating like ice spears and hurling them telekinetically. I just think that would be such a he would just be OP as hell. He would just be OP as hell, and I'm living for it. I am absolutely living for it. But anyways, guys, I hope you guys have a wonderful Thursday/Friday night. I mean, it's 12:09 right now, so yeah, it is Friday, Thursday. So, anyways, happy Friday, happy Thursday. Or, yeah, you'll probably be seeing this video on Friday. Today. Tomorrow. It's actually today. Anyways, guys, this is Genix with GenixArt, and I will see you in the next one.